Welcome back to the channel. I'm Zach, and this is the channel Show and Go. Today we are going to be dealing with firearms, even though this isn't a firearm-oriented channel. And I don't plan on doing much with them, but it is applicable with my wife and I hiking and camping, and possibly with you guys too. That if you're into overlanding or hiking, that you end up going into some pretty remote places. And it's always good for your safety to have a firearm in order to protect you from large animals such as why do I always say bobcat? But mountain lions, bear, and moose, and among many other animals that may try to harm you. Not very many cases of that happen, but it does. It can occur, so it's better to be safer than sorry. So, also for those that are wondering, this is a Springfield XD Mod 2. This is a 14-inch barrel, 9mm. And yes, it's not the best gun to have for a bear deterrent. A 10mm or 45 cal is preferable, but 9mm are better than nothing. And so we'll be installing this into my car, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So this case, or holster, is through Alien Gear, and this is their trying to remember what they call this holster, but this one has the little alien face. Alien Gear is based out of Idaho, and I'm all for supporting local businesses, and it's also a really great product. There's awesome reviews online. Just YouTube Alien Gear. They have holsters for pretty much every type of handgun, and all their cases and holsters are modular, and that's what I really like about it. And there's for this, you just press this button and you can take that part of the holster off, and which will then allow us to attach it to our mounting plate. I don't like drilling holes in places that will have a permanent effect on the vehicle, or that it will be hard to replace. But this fuse panel right here it takes quite a bit of force to pull it off. There's two clips that hold it in here on the side, and then on the bottom it actually slides in, and so the bottom part is very firm, and so that's where I'm going to be mounting it. And my handgun will end up being held right there. It makes it a little tight for leg room, but even with my foot against the firewall on the footstep, my shin does not hit it. And I'm left-handed, so it'd be easy for me to, if in an extreme situation, if I need it while I'm in my car, I could pull it out and address the threat. But I don't feel like I live in a dangerous place where that would happen, but that is always something that you should be prepared for. And other than that, it's just a convenient location. That before I was holding it in my glove box, but a lot of times I have other stuff in there, and this just takes up too much space, or I just like have it in convenient places. But this is a convenient spot. Other thing too that I feel like I should mention is, if you are ever carrying any type of firearm in your gun and you get pulled over, make sure that's one of the first things you tell the police. And keep your hands on the steering wheel and tell them, "Hey officer, I just want to let you know I have a handgun by my left leg," or something like that. And then you avoid all sorts of uncomfortable situations with them. But yeah, so let's get to the install video. I guess before, let's make the gun safe, because it is currently loaded. So take out the mag and make sure there's nothing in the chamber. And I am going to put that in the glove box, so that way there is no chance that the bullet can teleport into my gun and accidentally shoot myself. So let's get started. We'll pull this thing off and take off our bracket. And I found convenience-wise, it's easier if I put my button on the bottom. So I'll just stick this here, drill some holes, and I think I'm just going to pop rivet it. So let's get to that. So I'm just going to eyeball this. And I'm using a drill bit the same size hole. I think it's about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to drill the first hole. And then I'm just going to put a pop rivet in that one right away. So that way all my holes still will line up. And I'll get it straight up and down. And I'll do, looks pretty good. So then I'll drill this hole. Make sure your fingers aren't behind there, otherwise you'll get to visit the doctor. Grab another pop rivet. Bam. There's other brands of holsters that work. That or for like inside your car. I really like this one because it works with, you could just transfer it over to your side carrier. This is probably the only video I'm going to do on something that's gun related. Bam. And just like that, it's installed nice and snug. Got the pop rivets through there. Oh, this is the little clips I was talking about. They're pretty strong, so it'd be hard for the weight of the gun to break those free, and it's also hard to pull these off, just these. But most of the weight and strain will be on this bottom part. So it should hold on there pretty good even when I'm bouncing on the trails. There. Then let's check it out. Gun without the mag and nothing in the chamber. So let's give that a go. Bam. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll get it closer so you guys can see how it looks. And then I'll show you how it looks once I'm sitting in there. I probably could move my seat back a little bit further. But there my foot is on the rest, and if I lift up my heel, I hit it. But there's enough. This is a good 2 fingers worth from my shin. If I move my seat back, then I can still touch the pedals just fine in this position too. Yeah, so that's where I'll have it. I'm left-handed, so it works out good. Just push it down, pull it out. That if you're left-handed, right-handed, I think it would be hard to have it there's really no good spot to mount it there. But there's a different brand. They make a vertical mounting one, so that'd probably work really good. I've seen ads for that on Facebook and also on YouTube videos. But so there's that. That's my little handgun install video. I hope that was at least a little bit entertaining or helpful if you're looking at installing alien gear or holster or anything of that sort. Sorry, I was hearing noises. It's scary being in a big shop by yourself, just FYI. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.